We often talk about power as if it's something one has or one doesn't, like a simple binary. But it's more complicated than that. It's really only meaningful to talk about power over other people, not as some abstract thing. For example, take a look at this guy. This is Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada. Now, as the man in charge of a large and wealthy country, he is considered powerful. But who does he have power over? Not me. I don't live or work in Canada. You might say he has some power over Canadians, but most of it's pretty indirect. He can't just tell some random person in Toronto what to do. Or consider an example from business. This is Indra Nooyi, the CEO of PepsiCo. So she's the chief executive of a large, profitable company. But I don't work for Pepsi. I don't even drink Pepsi. Does she have power over me? Nope. A leader only has power and influence in the context of followers. That's why we can say that Mr. Trudeau and Ms. Nooyi have a lot of power, but little power over Americans or people who don't enjoy soft drinks. In many cases, power exists in a formal relationship. For example, Indra Nooyi has power over any employee who works for PepsiCo. She has the ability to fire employees or eliminate their divisions or to give them raises. But power is also informal. Think about how we use the term followers in social media. Obviously, following someone on Twitter doesn't give them formal power over you. But the most powerful people on social media are considered influencers for a reason. Look at somebody like Kanye West. He has over 27 million followers. In his case in particular, the influence is one direction. Kanye only follows one person. And as you might be able to guess, it's his wife, Kim Kardashian. Now, if you think about it, you can probably come up with people who have power over you, even though they aren't in a formal relationship with you, nor do you intentionally follow them. In fact, you might not even know who they are. Like these men. I don't even know their names. All I know about them is that they are members of the New York City Police Department. But that gives them certain powers over me, such as forbidding me to climb over those blue barriers whenever they're on duty. I may not be a follower of any one particular police officer, but I have agreed to accept the general authority of our government. And I accept that this guy, in this instance, represents that authority. So any relationship of power has to be about more than just the leader. It is also about the relationship between the leader and their followers. But if you're thinking to yourself, I don't think Kanye, Justin Trudeau, and an NYPD officer have the same kind of power over me, you are correct. And in the next video, we'll talk about why. We'll talk about sources of power.